You can replace this text with any text you wish. You can either write in this text box or paste your own text here. Try different languages and voices. Change the speed and the pitch of the voice. You can even tweak the SSML. She sat alone at the elegantly decorated Christmas restaurant, her green dress shimmering under the golden fairy lights, but her eyes dull with the weight of another disappointment, another rejection. Emma had come with hope, believing maybe this blind date would be different, maybe tonight she wouldn't be the one left behind. But her date had taken one look at her, muttered a half-hearted excuse, and walked out before even sitting down. The clinking of glasses around her, the laughter of couples, the warmth of families celebrating together, it made the loneliness inside her swell until tears quietly streamed down her cheeks. She lowered her gaze to avoid the curious stares of strangers, wishing she could vanish into the glittering garlands behind her. She had always tried to be strong, to tell herself she didn't need anyone, but deep down, especially on nights like this, she yearned for the kind of love she saw around her, simple, warm, accepting. As she wiped a tear, she heard soft giggles approaching, then tiny footsteps, and before she could look up, a small girl in a red velvet dress climbed onto the chair across from her, her bright eyes full of innocent joy. The child hugged a little knitted bear, the kind only very young children adored, and looked at Emma with a smile that sparkled brighter than the Christmas lights. "Hi," the little girl chirped. Emma blinked, surprised. "Hello, where's your mom and dad?" she asked gently, but the girl simply leaned forward, whispering as if sharing a precious secret. "I saw you crying. Mommy used to cry like that too, before she went to heaven." Emma's breath caught. The girl squeezed her teddy bear tighter. "You look like an angel," she said, smiling sweetly, "and I always wanted a new mom for Christmas." Emma's heart twisted and melted all at once. "Sweetheart," she said softly, "I'm sure your daddy is looking for you." Before she could finish, a tall man rushed over, panic etched across his face. "Lily," he exclaimed, relieved as he scooped the little girl into his arms. "Don't run off like that." He paused when he finally noticed Emma's tear-streaked cheeks, and his expression softened instantly. "I'm so sorry, she didn't bother you, did she?" Emma shook her head, wiping her face. "No, she didn't. She's wonderful." The man exhaled, hugging his daughter. Lily, however, wiggled out of his arms and pointed dramatically at Emma. "Daddy, she's perfect," she declared, making both adults freeze. "Perfect for what?" Emma asked with a gentle laugh. "To be my new mom," Lily shouted triumphantly. The father's face turned red as he set Lily down. She says that to people sometimes," he muttered, embarrassed yet oddly intrigued by the woman before him. Emma smiled, her broken heart unexpectedly warmed by the child's bold affection. "It's all right," she said. "She's very sweet." The man hesitated, then pulled out the chair Lily had claimed earlier. "If you don't mind, would you like some company? I noticed your date left. Nobody should be alone on Christmas." His voice carried both kindness and the exhaustion of a single parent trying to be strong for his child. Emma found herself nodding, something inside her whispering that this moment wasn't random, it was meant. They sat together, and soon conversation flowed naturally. His name was Daniel, a widowed father trying to give Lily the childhood she deserved. Emma shared her own fears of being unwanted, unseen, and Daniel listened with the kind of attentiveness she had never experienced. Lily jumped between them, making them laugh with her silly questions and exaggerated expressions. As the evening passed, the coldness Emma had arrived with slowly melted away, replaced by a warmth she couldn't quite explain. Daniel confessed softly, "You know, I wasn't even planning to come here tonight." But Lily insisted. She said she felt someone needed us. Emma's heart fluttered. Fate. It felt like fate. When the night drew to a close, Daniel walked her outside, snowflakes drifting in gentle spirals around them. He hesitated, searching her eyes. "Emma, I don't know what tonight meant to you, but to me, it felt like something new. Something I haven't felt in years." Emma didn't trust her voice, so she simply nodded. Lily ran between them, grabbing their hands, linking them together. "Daddy, look," she squealed happily. "We're a family now." Daniel laughed softly, shaking his head. "Not yet, Lily," he whispered, then looked at Emma with a warmth that made her chest ache. "But maybe someday, if Emma wants." Emma felt tears again, but these were not tears of rejection. These were tears of hope. For the first time in years, she felt chosen, wanted, seen. She knelt down, hugging Lily close, feeling the tiny heartbeat against her chest. "I don't know what the future holds," she said softly, "but I'd love to be part of your Christmas wishes." Daniel's eyes shone, and Lily clapped excitedly. And in that snowy Christmas night, under glowing street lights and soft carols drifting through the air, Emma realized the universe had rejected her blind date only to give her something far more precious, a chance at a real family. A chance at love that wasn't forced or desperate, but gentle and pure. A love that began with the innocent wish of a little girl who believed in Christmas miracles. Speech synthesis markup language, to control how the different sections of the text sound. Click on SSML above to give it a try. Enjoy using text to speech.